inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Go.
Under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Kyle Van Noy just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 3rd down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Rivers. He'll air this one out.
Oh, sir. Oh, come on, bitch.
Picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Lions will take over.
Since you see this team, man. Champ, get out of there. Champ, get out of there. Close the door.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Tamu.
Oh, my God.
He was trying to get Melvin Gordon there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Tamu will look to pass, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Champ, get out. What you got going on, Tim? What you working with over there, man?
Now Tamu. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Come on.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the 1st down.
Oh.
Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. They'll find Lindsey here. Give him 3 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker base. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Screen pass to Lindsey. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
And the Colts.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
It's 2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Rivers, he's going to air one out.
Get that. Champ, get out of there.
Complete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Third and long for Rivers. He's going to go up top again.
Good.
And is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. He's got the first down past the 30. He's at the 50.
Some user sticks, Tim.
Past the 20.
Some user sticks, Tim.
Detroit. Bryce Love, 83 yards. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead.
Come on, Tim. I play football.
Defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field.
Leave it alone. Leave.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
He tried
Their own 25-yard
like,
line.
before you got to get up.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next
Come on,
drive.
Tim.
They threw
Stop
an
doing that
interception
stuff,
the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Spring demons, boy.
Number 2.
Boy, the spring demons. They will come from the nose
Everyone
tackle.
has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
No, sir.
I
don't confuse you, man.
And he'll be taken
I don't
down at the
confuse
20
you, man.
after a gain of just 1.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing on third and long.
Oh, my God.
Complete. He's Devin Duvernay. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll let the Colts keep it here on first and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple.
Let's go. Big tackles, man. Big hit, boy. That's all. That was a sack and a forced fumble. One play, boy. I'm glad I streamed it.
These defenders
Glad I
have become so
streamed it,
adept,
baby.
though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's
I've got to
amazing
go
that
check that
there
one
aren't
out
more
after
fumbles
this one.
calls because
that
now,
was nasty.
if you're an offensive player,
This
you go
is
through ball
something real
security
nasty.
drills every single day.
Come on.
It's really not
Come on.
blind to think.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Bryce Love with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their
Who
lead.
is this guy?
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big
Bryce
guys
Love.
up
Who
front
is-
because they're winning the
Oh,
defensive
my
front
God.
side, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went
That's
right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground.
Oh, man.
He stopped immediately there. In on the tackle.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's going to go for a big play now.
Oh, good shit.
This is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trey Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
That's the kickoff.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. But it's Sutton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Courtland Sutton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Lions 20, Colts 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows?
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Cameron Hayward able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Go.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. And our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who
Come
you are
on, Bryce.
defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for war.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Bryce Love on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Go, Tim.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Lions 27, Colts 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
That was
Cameron Hayward able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Was it naturally trying to work out?
This is Love. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Ball carrier. And on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Let it well, and it's picked. And the return will stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Rivers. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
5-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 4. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 3 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Gardner-Johnson. Rivers pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith.
Hawkins.
Denver's Titans now here on this first half of action.
Go get it.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to lock one. He's got a man. Complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Lions just continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And now the move across the 25 to the 27.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action. Rivers. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Colts with the kick as he sends it away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Oh, that's Khalil Mack.
In there to get him, and that is
Khalil Mack
for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Yeah, I ran it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now, everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back to throw again. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this will be incomplete.
On that route,
second down. Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target, and it's third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist.
And now here's another interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. On the carry, it's Love. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
At the 49.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. This is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 49 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Lions 48, Colts 7.
Not really. I don't know. I don't know what I ate. I said I don't know what I ate. It didn't fuck my stomach up. Early.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
I might go to the store and get some snacks or something.
This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Their own 25-yard line.
Come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
Mine?
That's
yeah,
a
it
good way
is
of
mine.
putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
Is there something in it?
A 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
Oh, is it?
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run forward.
Ooh, good run.
And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions 33. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in 1st downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. With this squad, they're in position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a 1st down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
Now an option play on 2nd down. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Rivers. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Yeah, I know.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Rivers now. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rivers, and that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Fourth down, Rivers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Now 3rd and 13.
Tabu will look to pass. And he's got his target. That's more. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
He's probably like, man, my man just wants to kill me.
They get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At the 49-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Tamu going deep for Eifert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tamu. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 29-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well, think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tamu. And he'll find Hall. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another 1st down at the Colts' 12-yard line. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Pull it good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Colts continue. The coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
45 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And his pass is intercepted for the third time today. Chidobe with a pick. I mean, I just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
28-yard gain.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Rivers now, the throw on 1st down. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there. And it's 2nd down.
24-yard line.
Play fake. Rivers. And now here's another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 16.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row.
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. One last shot now for Rivers. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.